It is finally time for me to do the long-awaited TMI tag. I was tagged by Mel Beauties. She is an amazing lady that I found through the Real Women of YouTube. I will link her channel down below. She is fabulous. Her TMI tag was awesome, so hopefully mine can live up to that. But this is going to be a long one, so let's get right into it. Number 1, what are you wearing? Send that a little forward. I'm wearing this thing. I'm not sure who made this. I don't know why I like it so much. I've lost some of these little pom-poms, unfortunately. I'm going to find them and sew them back on, and I don't know what attracted me to this, but let me see who it is. So I guess this top was made by a line called, it was a line called Day by Berger and Mikkelsen. I know nothing about them, but they sound delicious. 2, have you ever been in love? Yes, I'm in love right now. His name is Lance. I've been in love with him for over 2 years now, and I know he's watching, so mwah. 3, have you ever had a terrible breakup? Yeah. 4, how tall are you? I am 5'6". That little like measuring thing at the door at Steak and Shake, if you've ever been there, that says I'm 5'7", so sometimes I like to go ahead and say I'm 5'7" because it makes me feel really tall and cool. So yeah, 5'7". Question 5, how much do you weigh? I honestly have no idea. Since I've moved down from Ohio to Florida, I have lost a little bit of, like, I guess a winter layer. Last time I checked, I was like 115, but like I said, I'm kind of tall, and I've always been a little bit lean, but moving down here and being active most of the year, because it's summer all year long in Florida. Well, almost all year long, but I'm on my bicycle almost every day, so we're going to go ahead and say 115. I don't know. Weight's nothing but a number, baby. Question 6, any tattoos? I have one, and I love it, even though it's like pretty badly done. A friend's friend was learning to do tattoos, and I got it for free. It was perfectly safe and sterile. I don't recommend, you know, not going to a professional, but a good friend of mine and my friends needed to learn, so I got this Decepticon right here. I love it because it kind of looks like it could be a birthmark, you know, with the fading and all. Maybe someday when I've done enough good deeds, I'll get the Autobots for the other side. But until then, I'm not trying to go through that painful process again. It's like a bruise with a sunburn and then a cat scratch on top when you're getting it done. It does not feel good. 7, any piercings? No, not since I was like 2 years old. My mom got them done, and I guess I just wasn't into it. They got infected or something. She took them out, and I never felt the need to get them pierced again. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm not a huge fan of like pain or needles, so heck no. Even my ears. Nada. Question 8, OTP, which stands for One True Pairing. I'm going to go ahead and say coffee and cream. Question 9, favorite show. I have a crazy amount of favorite shows, but my favorite show that I'm currently catching up on, I'm always behind in the world of television, but I'm finally watching It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and that is one of the funniest shows I've ever seen in my life. It instantly became a favorite of mine. The Trailer Park Boys is still going, and that show, it's not for everyone, but it's amazing. It is too funny. South Park has been my favorite since I was like in, I guess, late elementary school, and I still find it funny and relevant to the times, so that's definitely a favorite of mine. And I just started watching Parks and Recreation, and I am loving the crap out of it. I am on season 3, and I quickly became obsessed with that one too. I'm going to be watching more of it tonight. 10, favorite bands. Rush. Coheed and Cambria is still one of my favorite bands. I can never get enough CCR. Primus is still something that I can listen to, and it still kind of blows my mind how awesome they are. I could go on all day, so we're not going to do this favorite band thing any longer. Number 11, something you miss. I miss my friends and family up in Ohio, and actually I miss quite a bit of food up in Ohio. I miss Cincinnati style chili, and I miss the hamburger wagon in Miamisburg, Ohio. Luckily, I'm about to go on a little vacation, and I think I'm going to get to see quite a few of my friends and family, and let me tell you, I'm going to eat the crap out of some hamburger wagon, Cincinnati chili, and Tim Hortons. There are no Tim Hortons in Florida, and I miss Tim Hortons so dearly. I need a buttered iced cappuccino right now. Can someone mail that? No, you can't mail iced cappuccinos. 12, favorite song. I have way too many favorite songs for us to really go there. I guess my favorite song at the moment I've been listening to a whole bunch is... I think my favorite song of all time would have to be... most lately is Subdivisions by Rush. I could listen to that song 1,000 times and still hear something new in the instrumentals, and I love it. How old are you? I am 27 years old. July of 1988. 14. Zodiac sign. I am a Cancer. I am similar to a crab. I'm all like hard on the outside, but I'm like super soft and caring on the inside. It's kind of scary when I read Zodiac like character traits sometimes, and I'm just like, oh my god. I am definitely a crab. 15. Quality you look for in a partner. I found it. He's freaking hilarious. He is cute. He is everything I need. 16. Favorite quote. As of lately, I think it would have to be... I think it's something like, I'm good at two things. Kicking ass and chewing bubble gum, and I'm all out of bubble gum. Something along those lines. I'll leave it down below so you guys can read what it actually was. 17. Favorite actor. I think that one of the funniest actors is Sacha Baron Cohen. 18. Favorite color. I like pink. I like green. I like turquoise. Any form of like aqua, blue. Pretty much everything but red. I like a lot of orange and yellows, but red is just not really my thing. 19. Music, loud or soft. I like my music to be turned up to 11 at all times. 20. Where do you go when you're sad? I either go curl up wherever my dogs are, or I go outside. It varies. Sometimes I don't go where I should, but I guess we'll just say outside. 25. How long does it take me to shower? To be honest, probably like 20 minutes or so. Us girls have to go through a lot of steps to look fabulous, so what can you do? 2. How long does it take you to get ready? Some days when I'm working and tired, I might spend, a minimum like 15, 20 minutes, but if I'm getting ready to do something or there's a special occasion, it can go anywhere from an hour to maybe even more than 2 hours. It just honestly depends. Way too freaking long. 23. Have you ever been into a physical fight? Kinda not really. There was a thing in high school, but we won't go there because I kinda have made amends with that person. I don't know. Kinda not really. 24. Turn on. Mr. Soundwave, of course. 25. Turn offs. Basically, just people who are not nice. I don't like jerks. 26. The reason I joined YouTube, as you all know, I really like to talk. And I live in a slightly desolate area in the middle of a forest here in Florida, so now that I have a whole group of forest friends to talk to, I feel like I have somewhere to go when I just need to do some talking. So grateful for all of you. You don't even know. 27. Fears. I've always had like some abandonment issues. Maybe someday we'll go into those a little bit deeper. Sometimes my significant other might have to unfortunately suffer from some of my insecurities, but other than that, you all know I love horror movies and stuff, so I guess vomit. I will freaking run for the hills if someone starts ralphing around me. I swear to God. I think that one of my favorite YouTubers, Graveyard Girl, might have a similar fear. Like, I don't want to vomit. I don't want to be near someone who vomits. I don't want to think about it. I've gotten to the point where I can see it on movies and stuff and kind of be cool with it, but I know I'm freaking weird. '28. The last thing to make me cry. My boyfriend and I just recently caught up on The Walking Dead. We watched season 5. And I swear to goodness that season must have made me cry like 4 to 5 times. I mean, I had tissues and mascara was going everywhere. It was kind of ridiculous. I get really scared of like being close to ceilings. I love roller coasters and being in the air and stuff like that. But when it comes to getting close to a ceiling, something goes off in my head and it's like, ugh. It's kind of like being on the top bunk. I don't love it. 29. Last time I said I love you. I said it this morning to my boyfriend when I was half asleep and he kissed me goodbye before he went to work. 30. Meaning of your YouTube name. Ambi is something that my family members have called me for a long time. A lot of my lifelong friends, Ashley, my grandma, all kinds of people. It's just Amber was shortened and I guess I'm just more of an Ambi. Nicole is my middle name. So Ambi Nicole has just kind of always been a thing. 31. Last book you read. Oh, crap. It's been a little while longer than I'd like to admit. About a year and a half ago, I reread The Giver, and it kind of re-blew my mind. So if you haven't read that book, it's a really good read. We were forced to read it in school, and I'm so glad that I was. I hope that kids in the future are as well. Question 32. Currently reading. Unfortunately, I have been so busy between the volunteering I've been doing around town, the work I've been doing, YouTubing, taking pictures for Instagram. There's just so much going on. I honestly haven't had time to read a legitimate book, but I really will get on that as soon as possible. Leave me some good suggestions down below. I really like creepy books. Question 33. Last show I watched. Parks and Recreation. Last night before I went to bed. Question 34. Last person you talked to. I talked to my boyfriend when he got home. 35. Relationship between you and the last person you texted. I believe I texted my friend Bree and said, "What are you doing?" And she's one of my best friends around here. She's awesome. Question 36. Favorite food. My current obsession, like, don't even think that this is a sponsored thing because I haven't even shown you guys any footage of this yet, but Gray's Snacks. It's not a singular snack, but the snacks that they send, the variety and how almost every single one of them are a delicious, GMO-free, artificial nonsense and hoo-ha free. Like, I really appreciate that. I go to the dollar store over there and see Surgeon General's warnings on the potato chips. So Gray's Snacks are my current food obsession. 37. Place you want to visit. I live in a beautiful place. I live in Florida. Probably not the Florida you guys are picturing, like Daytona and stuff on the beach, but that's only like 45 minutes away from me. However, I live kind of on the outskirts of the Ocala National Forest. And it's kind of like a crazy, like, jungle forest. It's beautiful. But I would really like to see Hawaii someday. I'm not even going to lie. Maybe a honeymoon thing someday. Wink, wink. Question 38. Last place I was. I was at the Kangaroo gas station buying milk and water. Then I came home and started preparing to film for you guys. Question 39. Do you have a crush? I have a super duper huge crush on my boyfriend. I have a super duper huge crush on my boyfriend. 40, the last person you kissed. Once again with the boyfriend. Question 41, last time I was insulted. The other day, I will leave out the details, but someone called me a hood rat. People are mean nowadays, so honestly, guys, if you want to take anything out of this, just ignore negative and ignorant people. You know who you are and you know your own worth, and if someone says something silly like that to you, their opinion really does not matter. 42, favorite flavor or sweet? I can answer both of those in one. I can answer both of those questions in one phrase. Vanilla Haagen-Dazs. Plain and simple. 43, what instruments do I play? When I was younger, of course, I played the recorder in school, that little fluty madoo. I can play piano. I haven't tried in a really long time, but when I was younger, I was really good at it. In high school, I took one guitar class, so I mean, I've played around after high school with guitars that I had, but I never got good enough to say that I actually mastered the guitar, but I have fiddled around on it, get it? Fiddled around. 44, favorite piece of jewelry. I honestly don't wear a lot of jewelry, but the jewelry that my friends have made for me over the years, those are definitely the only pieces that I've honestly held on to and treasured. My friend Laura makes me a lot of really cool jewelry. My grandma has made me some amazing jewelry as well. 45, last sport you played. It's been a while. I played a game of horse basketball with my boyfriend and his son not too crazy long ago. Does that count? 46, the last song I sang. I sang I'm Not Okay by My Chemical Romance due to popular demand at karaoke on Friday of last week. At my house, I've sang plenty of songs. I couldn't tell you the last song I sang, but the last song I sang at karaoke. I can at least give you that. 47, favorite pickup line. Seriously? The one that Beavis used. Or wait. I like the one that Butthead used in the Beavis and Butthead Do America movie. You know. I see you have braces. I also have braces. I believe he was trying to pick up on one of the Clinton daughters at the time. Question 48, ever used it? Yes. Yes, I have. I've used it on my boyfriend, actually, on many occasions. 49, last time you hung out. I hung out with my boyfriend all night last night. Last but not least, who should answer these questions next? I have quite a list of people. Any of the real women of YouTube who would like to do this tag, I would love to see you guys do it. I know a lot of you have done it already. If you have, go ahead and leave me your link and I will add it to my description box. All of my featured forest friends, of course, and anyone else who's subscribed and wants to do this tag. I tag every single one of you. I double, triple, quadruple dog dare you to do the TMI tag. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me and learning more about me than you probably may have wanted to. As always, I appreciate your comments. Thumbs up if you want to subscribe. That's easy. Just press that button down below and you can keep up with all the happenings in the forest. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter. I'm pretty much on all of them. I'm working on a Facebook page now. That way all of my YouTube viewers can have easy access to my Facebook page without me kind of like spamming my Facebook family and friends with my videos and stuff. So yeah, I'll leave all that down below if you would like to follow me. Thank you guys so much. Bye!